Great Saturday night. Hope you're having a wonderful ending of this beautiful official day of the kickoff of the holiday season. You might not have made it to Chicago's Magnificent Mile Light Festival, right? Where they go up and down Michigan Avenue in a parade and everybody is downtown and so many people. But guess what? You didn't have to see the main Christmas tree because they have so many streets blocked and barricaded and whoa. But you have the main light. In fact, it says in Matthew 5:16, let your light so shine before men everywhere in this world. Why? So especially during this season, they may see your good works. But also January through November. But the last 2 months of the year, we're going to see so many beautiful Christmas lights and bushes and trees and rooftops, houses everywhere. But we want people to see our good works so that they will glorify our Father, which is in heaven. Amen? Yeah. Ye are the light of the world, the city that is set on a hill. We cannot be hid. Amen. We are in Nehemiah, the 12th chapter, I believe. Yes. And just to recap, the 11th chapter, I believe that there were 5 words. 5 words that really set off the season. In verse 17, it says, begin the Thanksgiving in prayer. Begin this holiday. Don't get caught up. No day should be called darkness, right? Black Friday, what is that? No, you are the light. You penetrate. It should be illumination every day of this holiday season and 365 days of the year, including those weeks of this holiday season. So don't get stressed out. Do not get depressed. Begin this season in prayer. Continue it in prayer and end it in prayer. Amen. And in chapter 12 of Nehemiah, verse 8, and it's talking about the Levites who returned from Babylon back to Jerusalem. But in verse 8, it says, moreover, the Levites, Jeshua, and a few other men, they were over the Thanksgiving. Who's over your Thanksgiving festivities? It might be your parents. It might be your auntie. They might be domineering, like, stay out the kitchen. No, I'm the queen here. Okay, you know how people, start tripping about that. Let them have it. Just make sure that you stay focused because, like I said, this is when people get weird. And verse 43 of chapter 12, they offered great sacrifices and rejoice. Make sure that you keep on worshiping throughout this season. For God had made them rejoice with great joy. The wives also and the children rejoice. Everybody, so that the joy of Jerusalem was heard even afar off. So the joy of Chicago, so the joy of your neighborhood was heard afar off because you are praising and thanksgiving, verse 46, unto God. Amen. Because we have so much to be thankful for. Amen. And because today is November 23rd, we go to Proverbs 23, talk about the first few scriptures talking about eating. And, like I said, we're going to be going from house to house. Look, don't eat everybody's food, especially if they have a stank attitude. It's something I think is a correlation, even going to fast food places. If someone, is just like, may I help you? And then the cooks are like that. Why would you want someone touching your food who has that type of disposition and personality? Don't you know you're digesting those emotions? I'm just saying. So it says, when thou sittest to eat with a ruler or whoever, consider diligently what is before thee, the food. And they're saying, here, put a knife to thy throat. That means control yourself. Don't get caught up, in that macaroni and cheese and a sweet potato pie if they have a bad attitude. No. If thou be a man or woman given to appetite, be not desirous of those dainties, for they are deceitful meat. Don't get caught up. Eat not the bread of him or her that hath an evil eye. It has something to do with the lifestyle that they live. Why would you want to touch that? No, I'll be like, no, I'm good. Or you prepare the meals. But his heart is not with thee. They're just saying, oh, eat some more. But then they're like, oh, they're so greedy. No. Don't get so caught up in all the eating out here. And then in verse 21 and 20, it says, be not among wine bibbers, among rioters, eaters of flesh. Oh, I'm just so full. I got to get more. For the drunkard and the glutton will come to poverty and drowsiness. You remember Thanksgiving evening from years ago? You're knocked out. Drowsiness will clothe people with rags. We don't want that. We want to be able to still worship, have energy, and have a good attitude. So enjoy this holiday season. Make sure that you keep it vertical. Don't get caught up in this stress and depression. Just worship the Lord and enjoy his many blessings. Have a good evening.